Hello, welcome to By Prayer and Fasting. My name is Christine, and in this video I have an order that I want to unbox with you. I have some ideas of how we can use the Sterling Ink Common Planner for 2026, and then I wanted to kind of show you this custom cover that I made. So if that's something you'd like to see, then please keep watching. Okay, so let's go over the planner cover that I made. So this is the Traveler's Notebook company cover. And so I bought a piece of vegetable tanned natural leather. It was 12" by 12", and then I cut it down to size. And so I cut this bigger, like it's quite a bit bigger than the Traveler's Notebook. You can kind of see that there. So the top is like there, so there's extra room down here, and then it's quite a bit wider. I mean, not by a significant amount, but it is. You can see how much bigger that is. And then the thickness of this leather is 6 to 7 ounces, whereas this one is 3 to 4. And so that was a mistake on my part, but I'm super grateful for that mistake because I would much rather have this thick notebook cover than opposed to really thin. Okay, and then because of its thickness, it takes a little bit more effort to mold it. So I have the strings on here holding it shut. And so what I put in here, so right now what I'm using it for as my catch-all, and so I wanted it thicker so I could put more stuff in it, but right now it'll be my common planner, this envelope that we made on this channel, and then I have the card stock file folder and my memory keeping. So that's everything that I have in there as of right now, and I just took it out so I could show you the cover. And so let's go ahead and open it up, and I'll show you the eyelets and what it looks like inside. And I bought leather conditioner, but it literally got stolen out of my package. But eBay has buyer protection, so I will get that money back. But that was a bummer because it will darken it up, and it'll cause it to start patinaing faster and get more of like a rich, darker brown. And so I'm excited, and that process takes like 6 months. But that's like one of the really cool things is getting it in this color and then watching that happen over time. So I am still waiting for some more string to come. You need this elastic string. I had luckily one piece, so I put that in here. And then I put the eyelets on it. So there's a total of 6 up here and 6 down here with 1 in the middle. So, and then if I put my stuff in here, I'll show you what that looks like. I don't have it in here right now because I'm creating a seasonal cover for this, and so I was working on that, but it looks like that. So you can see there's extra room at the top and extra room on the sides, and so I'll be able to fill this with a lot of stuff, and that's why I wanted to go a little bit taller and a little bit wider, because it's my catch-all and I could see myself putting a lot more stuff in here. That is her. And then for anybody who wants to create like leather covers, I recommend getting this Crocodile 2. That's what it's called, Crocodile 2. And it's because the leather can slide all the way back here, and you can punch that center hole, as opposed to using like the ones that you have to hammer. So this one punched all the holes like piece of cake. It went right on through, and that is thick leather, so that's awesome. And then it also has the eyelet setter, so it set all the eyelets. So, okay, and then the next thing that we'll go over is how I am going to use my 2026 Common Planner. So I did the unboxing of this. I've been keeping it in here for 2026 so it can feel really new, you know, in December or January. I did create this cover for it, which I like. And so I love the Traveler's Notebook system because there's so much you can do. It's like, I had no idea, like, all the things that you can do. And so with the Common Planner, I got the plastic cover for it. So that's what allowed me to make the bee cover. So these are Laurel Denise sticky notes, which I highly recommend having sticky notes. They don't have to be Laurel Denise, but I like hers because she has little ones. She has like all these different sizes, and she has these big ones. And this was nice. So what I did was I just sat down at my desk. I went page by page in here and I wrote my ideas on sticky notes, and I'm going to show you that. Okay, so open it up and we'll just keep flipping through till we see sticky notes, and then I'll tell you what my ideas are. So on this calendar page, I thought a birthday, for each person, do a different highlight color. So it gives you this space at the bottom, and you could write their name and you could highlight over their name. And then you could take that same highlight color and bubble in their birthday. And then the other thing I wanted to do was print a piece of vellum that has all the holidays on it and tip it in right here. So that is some ideas that I thought for this page. This, I was thinking it can be a vision board. You could do a vision board on one side and a letter to yourself on the other. You could do the whole thing a vision board, or you can write a letter to yourself on this side and carry it over and put a picture of yourself here. So for me personally, I'll probably just do a vision board and just have images that I probably print off of Pinterest. Next page we have is the goal breakdown. So we went over this video, but I did faith, finance, relationships. I went ahead and combined my health and self-care together. So that I could have a section for my goals around my content, and then my journal planner goals. That is the goal breakdown, and it gives you someday, 1 year, half year, quarterly, monthly, weekly, daily. And then this is our yearly tracker. And so what I thought about using this is doing all the Bible chapters that I completed for all of 2026. So writing those in there, it would be like for Revelation 18, it'd be REV using abbreviations 18 on like the first line here. So for each day, she gives you 2 lines. So this says January 1st, but then it says it's a Thursday. So you get 1 line here and then you get another line here. So I thought about putting the chapters that I complete here, and then using a highlighter and having a key code up at the top and doing the highlight underneath that for days that I record a video. I could do them in pink, and then if it was a short or a reel on Instagram, I could do that in a different color in green. So I kind of put what that would look like. So it'd say Revelation 19 pink or Revelation 20 green. And so that'll let me know how many videos and shorts and stuff that I am producing in a year. So some other things that you could do with this is you could track your steps. I thought about tracking my weight. There's a lot of other things that you can track, but because I have my trackers in the back, I don't need to track those things here, and I'd prefer to use it for my content. It's the yearly tracker, and then we get into our quarterly goals. So Q1 priorities, and then it goes into January, February, March. So what I'm using this for is I'm gonna plan out content, and I'll put my YouTube stats up here, and then right in the description of all my videos. So this page is just going to be my Bible chapters completed. These sections will have a little description of every video that I create. So I'll put those in here. And then at the bottom, I thought I could write in my shorts or my reels, like a description of those down here. And so that looks like this. And so this is an undated planner that I jumped into to see if I would like the TN size, which I love it. So I'm going to continue, but this is what the quarterlies would look like. And so you get 4 quarters, and then you'll move in to, you can start this in December. So you'll move into December 2025. And so I'll probably use this calendar for all of my memories in 2025. I really liked that. Last year, I used the extra calendar pages for that. The other thing I might do in here, I'm not sure yet, and you'll see in the back, I have this idea in both places because I don't know which place I want to use it, but that would be swatching all of my Tombow markers because they show up different colors on Tomo River paper versus in my swatch book. So I might want to have those colors all in here, but more than likely I'm going to put my memories in here and put my swatches in the back. Okay, so that's December 2025, and then 2026 starts. So this is January. And so for January, I just use it as a calendar, and I'll show you that. So this is my current calendar, and since this is an undated, I put all the dates in. I did the Monday through Sunday. I stamped the October. I put stickers in, and then all these dots are telling me when there's a bill due, and then I have a bill tracker in the back. And so I put other things in here, like my dentist appointment, the days that I'm fasting, date night, things like that. I need to contact the school. So just a normal calendar. So you get 12 months of your calendars, and then the very last calendar is actually for January 2027. So I thought I could write in my 2026 memories. So it would be kind of cool because then in the front, I would have my 2025 memories. So I could do all my 2025 memories in here and all my 2026 memories in here. Because I'm not going to use this calendar. I know myself. I'll have a new planner by the time I need this. So the other thing I might do is ongoing prayers. I thought that would be neat too. Okay, and then we just jump into our weeklies, and I'm just using my weeklies right now. I am using them. I flipped the vertical horizontal. So I'm putting my Monday through Sunday right here. I'm doing focuses, tasks that I actually completed. I have my sleep tracker, dinner, a highlight for the whole week. I usually always put a scripture in here. And then I do my trackers to remind myself to do my trackers. A tracker for my trackers. I have next week, and then I put thoughts on this scripture. And so that is how I have it set up. This is for this week. And then I think I'm going to go change this back because Sterling Ink gives you all these dates, and I put them in here, but I don't really want to do the vertical. I like this. So I think I want to take all these dates and run them down the side here, but we'll see. We're not quite there yet, but I like to have 2 weeks set up at a time. Okay, so you get the entire year of weeklies. So that's all I have for the weeklies. And then we jump into the blank pages. I have 365 blank pages. And so I have more than enough. And so what I thought about doing was putting an index that I could index what's back here if I need to, because these are going to be my daily pages back here. And I'll show you what they're going to look like. So right now my daily pages, 2 days are on one sheet. Let me show you that. So they look like this. So I have 1 day here and 1 day here. So I have tons of extra blank pages back here. So I want these two to be the index. And then I was gonna do this for my goals, for my trackers, like tracker goals right here. And then my monthly trackers will start here. And I'm gonna need 12 blank pages for my trackers. So my trackers look like this. So I need, that's September, October. So I did 12 months. So this will be January and then February, March, all the way back to December. So I left room for all those. And then this is the end of my trackers on this side. And then my finance dashboard. So I think what I want to do is put a piece of vellum in here and leave this page blank and just have it say like finances. And then have it stick out a little bit so I can easily find it. So I think that's what that page will be. And then I'll put my accounts and passwords for like all my bills. And then this will be my bill schedule. So I will write all my bills out, the amounts, and then a grid January through December. And then I'll just mark them off as they get paid. And that'll be an entire year. And then I just started thinking, what other things can I do? Because I have so many pages back here. And so last year's planner, I had an address, like where my addresses go. So I think I'll put addresses on this side. One of the things I really want to do is gift ideas, so that when birthdays and Christmas holidays come around, it's effortless to think of like what to get my kids or my husband or my sisters or my nieces, you know what I mean? Like, I just want to kind of put ideas for gifts. So I thought I could do that here. And then this is where I could do that pen swatch. So I might do that. I might do my Tombos back here. And then this I put here so that when I closed it, they touch. So I didn't mark up my pages. And then here, this is Bible chapters completed. So this is just like another option. I can write them all out here, or I'll have them probably on that yearly tracker, so I won't need them here. But it's just good to sit down and figure this out. And then this side left blank, and I'm going to add a dashboard that says my daily pages start. And then all of these will be for my daily pages. I'm thinking about doing like another dashboard back here and doing a notebook, you know what I mean? So I can write whatever I want, because this is just so many pages and I don't think I'm going to use them all, but I like having them all. And so that is it. We're at the end. So hopefully it gave you some ideas. Recommend maybe getting a pen and rewatching it and just writing some of your own ideas as they come to your mind during the video and when I was going over my ideas. You know how we do. So that might be a good idea. Just get a pen, a piece of paper, and watch the video again and then write down all your own ideas. And then this can go back in its little box. So I'll keep it in here. I like this little window until, you know, towards the end of the year. And so I can feel like I got a new planner in January. You know what I mean? I don't know. I might start creating some of those spreads in December for January. But for right now, I'm just putting it back in its box and putting it away so it feels new. Okay, so now we'll go over the stickers that I got from Coffee Monsterz Co. So I keep these little stickers on who packaged my order. I have a little sheet that they all go on. Okay, so we have all these. So we will go through these really quickly. So this is the sampler card that I got. These are always so cute, and I keep those. And then I got this washi tape holder, so you can wrap washi tape around this, or you can use it like for cutting washi. So I just got it because it was cute and I wanted it. And then I got all these die cuts. So I got the mushroom, the little coffee girl, she's super cute. I got the carrot. I collect stickers, that's true. This one's really cute with all the washi and the fountain pen. This one's really cute. And you're gonna hear me say it a lot because they are. No judging. That's cute. Love that sticker. This was on the back, so you get this. I love that. I will figure out what to do with that. And then I bought a misfit piece of vellum, which I don't even see anything wrong with it. So you can get a misfit, which means there's errors on here, but I really cannot even tell you where there's an error. So I don't know. I recommend getting misfit. And then this is so cute. Dreaming about stationery. That's like my life. And then I got these for Hobonichi Cousin, which I don't have an Hobonichi Cousin, but I've been using them in my N1 just fine. So this is the Gloomy Week. Super cute. So I got that one. This is page 2. So we have page 1 and page 2. And then this was a mistake. I got a 2025 calendar, and I wasn't even thinking about it. I thought it was for 2026, but it's not. It's for 2025, so I'll probably put this sticker in this year's planner, like in my Hobonichi Cousin. And then I got this is the monthly artwork. I really like these stickers, and I like how these months, the January, February, March, they're separate stickers, so that's really convenient. And then I got this large monthly. So I got this for journaling, which is cute because it's like the washi. So that's really cute. And then I got these washi strips, which is a throwback to classic. Book Nerd. And then I got the Yay and the Reading in the Dark. So cute. I got these for Bible study for my planner. And then Tabletop Treasures. These are the large doodles. Anniversary, 9-year anniversary. I thought that was going to be cool to have. So those are all the ones she did for 9-year anniversary. Patience for waiting for a Happy Meal. I need that. This one is for delivery. I have an eBay store, so I wanted this so I could check off when I ship items, which is all the time. And then waiting for mail. So cute. And then I got all these little ones for my Hobonichi weeks, which I will continue to use in 2026 as my daily devotional. So I have Finding Peace. This is page 1, page 2, page 3, and then you get the page 4 is the sticky notes. So those are super cute. Then I got the Holiday Cheer. Really cute. And I got Tabletop Treasures. So I got that both in the bigger size and the smaller week size. And then I got Lucky Charms. Too cute. And then the last one is the Sweet Monsters. So we got all of those. So fun. I am super set on my Coffee Monsterz Co stickers, and I don't need any more for all of 2026. Will I get some more? Probably, but I don't need to. So anyway, this is where we'll end the video. Please like, comment, and subscribe, and we will catch you in the next one. Bye-bye.